Is the schmuck when you get your haircut, they put on a schmuck?
Isn't it called a schmuck?
No, I don't know.
No, it's called a schmuck.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, like when you're like painting. I just know, like when you're in art class, and I only
Everybody
know the word.
put on your schmuck.
I think
Sounds so messed up when you say it.
schmuck.
I don't know why it's so funny.
Is it a schmuck? I could be totally wrong.
I don't know. I hate when you do this to me.
I think it's a schmuck. I think it's a schmuck.
I want to say that it's. Yeah, I think you're right.
When
Anyway,
you're painting, it's like what do you wear when you're cooking?
that you wear an apron.
Apron. It's like but a schmuck is for like when you're. The only reason I know this is from art class in like
The 70s, like they call it a schmuck.
Yeah, put your schmucks on.
It sounds like a Yiddish word.
It sounds like some race. It sounds like
it's a racial.
If you say it wrong, you're offending somebody.
Yes, you are definitely.
I don't know who.
I don't know who.
But you could be offending somebody.
The way you say it sounds really funny.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm here.
Rapaport'S reality. We are back.
We're back.
We are back. We haven't come up with our signature opening yet.
No.
We're throwing things at the wall. But you know what? Why come up with a fake signature opening when you don't have the actual...
Yeah, I think we're doing fine with that. I think we just got to jump in.
I like turning the record button on and catching you by surprise.
Yeah, that's weird that you do that because your body language right now was not as if we were starting. You were like leaning to the side like you're about to fart.
No.
Or you were leaning
Tricked
over.
You.
Okay, here we are.
Rapaport'S reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport'S reality, the podcast where we, Kebe and myself, discuss all things popular culture, all things reality TV, and curated gems about the comings and goings from our relationship and the week at large. Hope everybody's feeling fantastic out there. A lot of people commented, questioned, gave advice about our cold shoulder, frozen shoulder.
Frozen shoulder. I appreciate everybody. I mean, listen, our community, they're there when you need them because people popped out of the woodwork to give me advice, phone numbers, suggestions, and I appreciate it. I actually just came back from the hospital, HSS, and got another opinion. It is not my C5, C6 cervical bulging disc because that's what one doctor thought.
How could that be, though?
Well, I do have that. It's just not, it would be causing more pain, they said, at the hospital of special surgery. So I think what it is frozen shoulder.
When you
the thing that I really don't want is frozen shoulder because, I've had it. You say it's been a year. And the doctor today said, I'm looking at it. You could be looking at 2 years, maybe 3, some people.
Of having this frozen shoulder?
Yes.
But how could something like this not have a way to deplete at least the pain and aggravation? What did they say? Not that we're going to get too medical with Rapaport'S reality.
What she said was, you want the good news and the bad news? I said, give it to me. Give it to me, doc, all of it. She said it's frozen shoulder. It's very common. People come in here and they are in tears because it is very, very painful. The only way out is physical therapy.
Okay.
Which I think people suggested. She said is up to 3 times a week.
Great.
She would like 3 times a week for 12 weeks to start.
Okay.
And we'll see. But because I've had it for so long, I wish I knew the date. You said it's been a year. I know it wasn't a year because I know where we were last year at this time and I did not have, I could lift my arm.
Okay.
I mean, not last year. Maybe, yeah. Anyway, point is I got to get into the physical therapy, like good, in a good way.
Okay, we can do that.
But it's so painful. I can't even imagine somebody making me, just even today when she was examining, I was screaming. Like,
how did she say frozen? Did they do another?
She said frozen shoulder and then she said something capulitis, something, whatever. The medical term.
Don't you think that with all the housewives, at least one of our housewives throughout the years
has had frozen shoulder?
Well, you would think.
All I know is that everybody, now that I was at the nail salon and I said I had it and the whole nail salon stood up. So I think it's a common thing, but it's horrible. By the way, I would not wish this on my worst enemy. I think it's horrible.
And you're a tough broad.
It's like a debility. I feel disabled.
Fuck.
I really do. And last night I couldn't sleep. But it sucks. I really hope I don't get it in the other arm because there's a chance once you get on one, you can get it.
No.
Some people had.
We're going to step it up this week. And if we need to get on that pain med, we'll have you conked out.
No, I can't do that.
No, we'll have you. We'll zombie you up. You zombie
me up, and then I'll be in rehab. I don't need it. It's that bad. The first doctor, she said take 3 Advil 3 times a day for 3 days. That seems like a lot for me.
Did you do it?
I only did 2 days 3 times, and then last day I was like, I can't keep taking the Advil.
But when you were taking the Advil,
it does help. It does. Not a tremendous amount, but it does. It's enough to get by. But I am tough, and I have really high pain tolerance.
No, but this is too much. I don't like seeing it, and I don't like seeing it. It's not good.
But I'm here, and I'm happy, and it. By the way, it's still cold outside. I was walking back, and I was like, I don't dress appropriate. The other day, we're like, I think spring is coming. This is when you get fucked. This one you gotta get out of denial because you'll get an hour. It's like an hour where it gets a little warmer, and then it gets brick and whatever. I want to break out my flats. I got a new pair of flats I want to wear.
We're from the Rhobh?
Yeah.
I love the Rhobh.
Me too. My flats are very nice. I bought them on sale, the last sale, last year, so I haven't got to wear them. They're real cute. They're like open, knitted, like open, weaved, sort of like weaved shoe.
What do they do with all their stuff? Like, we got to catch those sales.
Oh, yeah, they have great sales. When you're in the know, right now I'm not in the know. I don't know if my girl still is at the store on 71st.
We need to sniff around.
Yeah.
Because that clothing, we're very much into the Rhobh.
You got to get on sale.
For those of you who don't know what the Rhobh is, the Rhobh, and I'm sure that everybody listening to this knows about the Rhobh, Ashley and Mary-Kate Osmond, what are they? Olsons? The Olsen twins.
Babe, this is getting bad. The older we get, the names and the forgetting things is like the two people on a podcast forgetting the names of everything is hilarious.
That's just me. But the Olsen twins, their clothing line, you would think that it'd be some kitschy Target. The shit is so dope, so well made. And I'm not a clothing person, but if I had the money to only wear Rhobh clothing, pants, T-shirts,
they do men's clothing really well.
I'd be Rhobh head to toe all day.
All day Rhobh.
But it's too expensive.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
The shit is pricey.
It's ridiculous. Like I always say, though, it's forever. That stuff is forever. Like
it's classy,
classic. I like classic. I don't like the trends.
Yeah, it's just low key and it feels good and they look good and they don't rip, tear, and break. Because when I wear clothing, they could break. Did
you like that silk T-shirt dress I had on in Florida? It was like all the really basic, but it's pretty chic, huh?
All of it. Speaking of chic, where do you want to start? I think we should start with Beverly Hills.
I think so. I was just saying, Beverly Hills is where it's at. I mean, by the way, we're segueing into Beverly Hills, which was so obnoxious this week, and so was our conversation just now about the Rhobh.
We said it's out of our price range. If we said all we do is wear the Rhobh. We're talking about
it. Like, I've been in the store. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, okay. But if we said, like, I just got another Rhobh jacket, that'd be obnoxious.
Or if I was like, bitch, match my Rhobh dress and my flats. Can you do that?
Go in there, and they know who we are, and they're like, motherfuckers, are you going to spend money this time?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're just looking. We're just looking at the art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually we're in there just looking at the art because it's art's very nice in there. It changes and they got great stuff.
And the playlist on Spotify, if you want to get a vibe of what Mary-Kate and Ashley are listening to or all things Rhobh, the playlist on Spotify drops every single month.
It's banging. It's amazing. You'll learn so much about music. You'll see
shit you don't like, shit you like.
Right. Bands you've never heard of, but you wish you had. It's fantastic.
It's dope. It's dope.
You feel like when you're listening to it, you're like in the cool kid club.
100%.
I don't know who makes it. I don't even know if they know it exists.
They don't make the shit.
No, I'm just saying, do they listen to it? Do they know it exists? I don't know. But I'm saying
they know it
literally
exists.
says the Rhobh. It's their logo on there, I think. I don't know, actually.
No, it's too consistent to be them.
Yeah.
It's them.
Because they sent out the email.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah,
so
they sent out the email. That'll make you, if you can't, like us, if you can't afford to wear the clothes, then you can listen to the playlist.
No, if you can't afford to wear the clothes, then you could at least, listen to what everybody who wears the clothes is listening to.
Yes.
Jennifer Tilly had a caviar party at a caviar restaurant.
Caspia, I think it's called.
In West LA, which we walked.
No, West Hollywood.
On Little Melrose Place.
Yes.
And we've walked past there many times. And you're not a caviar person, right?
No. Ugh. Blech.
You wouldn't eat caviar?
No. I think that's basically fish shit.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't care what it actually is. If it's fish shit, fish guts, fish sperm.
Yeah, I think maybe sperm. It's the eggs. It's disgusting.
I love it. And I will tell the story once again of being at Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt's wedding. Yes, I was at Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt's wedding. And obviously there were no cell phones even invented at that time. And Billy Preston, the great Billy Preston, performed, amongst other things. But the two things that stuck out
that you remember,
that I remember, besides just the decadence of it and the classiness of it, is when you were walking into the, I don't know, where you sit to eat, whatever the hell it was, so long ago. There was all sorts of food, but I remember there was literally a wall of caviar.
Wow. Yeah, I remember this story.
A fucking wall of, and nobody was eating it.
But so
I was taking straight big spoonfuls and putting it in my mouth like it was like bread pudding.
That's disgusting and foul.
It was so good. I will never turn down any caviar. So when we saw them talking about this place, Caspia, whatever.
It was called Caspia and Caftans Party.
And all these women are all rich, and they were all like, you don't want to pay the bill. Like, the bill was brought up like 3 or 4 times.
You said to me, let's go there the next time we're in LA because we stay near there. That's where we normally stay in West Hollywood. You said, let's go there. And I was like, I don't know if we could afford to go. That place is ridiculously expensive.
So you mean if you get a...
you get a baked potato covered in
caviar. They said that's like $900.
Crazy.
I ain't paying for that.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, why don't we do that? Can you make a baked potato? We get some, what is it?
I can do that.
And then we just slap some caviar?
Sure. If that's your jam.
Yo.
I find it to be... I don't even like, as Meg Tilly would like to say, I don't even like the cheap.
Jennifer
Tilly likes to say, I don't even like the cheap kind of caviar, that the orange balls that you get on your sushi. I think that's like, that's too cheap for her.
Now, what kind of party? It was a moo party, right?
No, caftan.
What is that?
A caftan.
What is that?
You know, those. I have a few of those. You know, at the beach where I wear they're like a cover. Like,
but is it a moo?
No, it's not a moo. It's like after a certain age, I feel like you're going into moo territory. Okay, this is sort of like a schmata. You know what I mean? You're something you pull over. I don't care how expensive it is, how fancy, silk, linen, cotton. They all to me eventually, and that's like that hippie chic look. It's very cool. The Rhobh, by the way, has a dress that was on sale at Net-a-Porter, I should say, that almost looks like a caftan, and I almost bought it because it was ridiculously priced.
What color was it?
Black, my favorite color. But anyway, my point is that you're running into the territory when you're 50-something. You're getting into the mod territory. Remember the TV show Mod? Like, for me, they're very chic and classy, but
it's like
I don't know.
The Flintstones and shit.
Yeah, it's like your grandmother would taste. I don't know.
Do they have shape? Are there any
There's no shape. You could belt it, but then it takes away the point of it being a caftan. Listen.
But is caftan, is that a style or is that?
I think it's the shape of the dress, I want to say. It's the type of dress.
It's like a schmuck.
A schmata. Yeah, a schmuck.
No, a schmuck.
A schmuck?
Is it a schmuck?
Is a schmuck when you get your haircut, they put on a schmuck?
Isn't it called a schmuck?
No, I don't know.
No, it's called a schmuck.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, like when you're like painting, I just know like when you're in art class, and
everybody put on your schmuck.
I think
it sounds so messed up when you say it.
Schmuck.
I don't know why it's so funny.
Is it a schmuck? I could be totally wrong. I
don't know. I hate when you do this to me.
I think it's a schmuck. I think it's a schmuck.
I want to say that it's. Yeah, I think you're right.
When you're painting, it's like what do you wear when you're cooking?
That you wear an apron.
Apron. It's like but a schmuck is for like when you're. The only reason I know this is from art class in like
the 70s. Like they call it a schmuck.
Yeah, put your schmucks on.
It sounds like a Yiddish word.
It sounds like some race. It sounds like
it's a racial.
if you say it wrong, you're offending somebody.
Yes, you are definitely.
I don't know who. But you could be offending somebody.
The way you say it sounds really funny.
But when that scene, Jennifer Tilly's caftan party, we rewatched it, and I don't know if anybody on social media does this. I know people do versions of this, but these scenes should literally be available to read them out as scripts. Like,
totally.
Like for real.
Yeah, I agree.
They should be, I'm sure there's an AI thing where you can have that done.
Printed out, that scene at the table.
But Bravo should have where they own it, where they put out a scene a week from each show, because that scene, again, this is why we watch a show, because when you're watching it back and just that scene, there is no writer in the history of screenwriting, Academy Award, Emmy winning, shout out to all the Academy Award winners, that could write something like that. Because that was off the fucking wall.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And I love when the women, and on any franchise, get together at a table and there's a bunch of them and they're all sort of talking over each other and there's a lot going on. The waiters are coming over with the food. It really is so entertaining. By the way, let me go back to saying the caftan situation, you can guess its chicness or its availability to all women by the fact that Dorit refused to wear one. She did not see it. Okay. Yes. It was called Caspian Caftan Party. How she missed that, she did not. She just was like, I don't want to wear that shit. So she didn't, which respect.
Why wouldn't you want to wear it?
Because it's sort of like, it's not fashionable. Like, it's like a muumuu. It's like a thing you put over your head.
The Muumuu Lounge on the Flintstones. Remember there
the
was
Muumuu Lounge, yeah. Yes.
I think it was the Flintstones. Or it could have been the Honeymooners. I don't fucking know.
I think the Honeymooners. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, just muumuu, like, I liked him for the beach cover up.
Yeah, I get it. But super hot.
But if somebody asked me to wear one to a party, I wouldn't wear one.
You wouldn't?
No, I'm not doing. First of all, I'm not a rule follower. You know that. I just don't like. I hate when somebody tells me what to do. It's all white party. I'm wearing black. It's all black party. I'm wearing white.
If we get invited to an all white party and it's one of those like dope all white parties, you need to wear white or they won't let us the fuck in.
Hello, the last all white parties were thrown by P. Dummy, and I'm not trying to wear all white. He's the only person notoriously, I think, started the all white parties. I don't think you and I, sorry, no offense, are getting invited to any white party anytime soon, babe. You don't have to.
And I won't look good in all white.
Oh, no. You look like Casper, the Friendly Ghost, is here.
Yeah, I'll look crazy.
Yeah, I don't want that.
All white, I can't wear all white.
But, babe, back to the scene. What was the highlight of that scene at the table for you?
There's a few things. When they had the discussion about Cher being from the Valley and Erica, Jennifer Tilly was like, thinking that Cher, because she did that song Half Breed, her song, not my words, her song. And she was, how that inspired her and her sister, because it turned out that her and her sister, she revealed that her and her sister are half Chinese, which the women were like, oh my God, you're half Chinese. I knew that because I'm fans of both her and her sister Meg, who's also a great actress. I don't know where the fuck she is these
I don't
days.
Either. She used to have a jewelry store on Madison Avenue in like Madison in 90 something.
Meg?
I think so. Yeah, I think we went in there. And she was in there
you're talking about Phoebe Cates, babe.
Oh.
How do you get Phoebe Cates and
Isn't she half Chinese too?
She looks like she might be some sort of Asian. She could be, or she could just be Jewish.
No. Is she?
Phoebe Cates? I think she's Jewish.
Yeah?
But they kind of they're from the same era.
From the same era. I totally get them mixed up because they're from the same era.
Yes.
Which one was in my favorite movie?
What's your favorite movie?
Fast
Times at Ridgemont High?
Or all the friends die and they all come back.
I think that was Meg Tilly.
That's Meg Tilly, right?
Oh shit! What's the name of the movie?
Oh gosh!
Damn it! No! Don't pick a. It's
I have to look it up. This is crazy. I love that movie my whole life.
Hold on. What's the name of the movie?
Stop it, babe.
Hold on. The name of the movie is. It had the great soundtrack. Don't pick up your phone, babe.
Babe, this is ridiculous.
Jeff Goldblum's in it.
Yes.
Kevin Kline is in it.
It's so great.
Oh man,
their friend dies and they all come back to the house.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
No, it's an excellent movie.
What is the name of that movie? The name of that movie is
The Big Chill.
The Big Chill.
The Big Chill. The Big Chill.
Great
How can I forget
soundtrack.
that? It's amazing. That movie is how I don't remember when it came out. I was young. I was very young.
80-something.
It really made me want to be an actress, that movie. I love that movie. How could I forgot? Yes, The Big Chill with Meg Tilly.
They don't make movies anywhere near like that anymore.
No.
I mean, A Real Pain, which Kieran Culkin just won Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah.
That's an excellent. It's kind of in the same.
That's why we liked it. It was bringing us back to the golden era for us of movie making. Yeah.
So maybe they will make more movies. I mean but that's a talent. That fucking Jesse Eisenberg and that Real Pain. That's a very, very, very. If you haven't seen it, you want a 90-minute, which is my favorite length of a film.
Perfect amount of time.
Unless you're Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese, and even those guys, Martin Scorsese, that Killers of the Flowers Moon. I love you. The Irishman. I love you. But
let's go back, babe. Go back to tell me about that scene.
Okay. Oh, so when Jennifer Tilly was talking about the Valley, and then Erica Girardi corrected her. She said she's from the Valley. You know, Sherilyn, da-da-da-da, she's from the Valley. And then Kathy Hilton, literally the only thing she said the whole time, and she had a great cartan on. Cataran? What are the muumuus called? What are they called?
Cataran.
What is it?
Caftan.
Caftan. She had a beautiful lemon.
Yeah, it was lemons. Yeah, it was pretty.
Design.
Yeah.
She says, what's your problem with the Valley? Like she defended the Valley.
And
I'm thinking,
you got a real
Kathy,
problem with the Valley.
You haven't been to the Valley in 30 years.
Yeah, like when's the last time? Like she's now the spokesperson for the mayor of the Valley.
You haven't been to Ventura Boulevard, I would guess, in at least 25 to 30 years.
It's so weird to me because I thought it was funny too. It's like as if Erica always talks about the Valley not being good.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's because her old home, it wasn't in the Valley, but it was near the Valley.
It was Pasadena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Valley adjacent.
Yes.
Anyway, so that stuck out to me. I mean, what was your thing? Obviously, it went awry.
It went south with one of the things I despise the most with Housewives.
Or people in general. I mean,
people. Yes, but what people? I mean,
it's a common thing on Housewives.
I wouldn't know anybody who said this. When Sutton says something about her pocketbook or her wallet. Her wallet. My wallet's bigger.
She was insinuating,
I got money, you don't. Look at you, Dorit. That was vile to me. I was like, no. It's like when Uba said, I'm too rich to stay here.
Right.
Stop, guys. Stop. You're on the show because the idea is that you have money.
Right.
You don't have to tell the audience. We're watching because we want to see how the other half lives.
Right.
This is what the audience wants. We want to see your clothes and your fancy houses and your Bentleys, whether you have the money or not, right? We just give us the illusion of that. But when you break the third wall and say, because of my money, stop it. Just stop.
And Sutton is trying so hard
to... It's so déclassé. There, I speak French.
So déclassé. So déclassé. And Sutton is trying so hard to go after Dorit. And Sutton... She's a great housewife. She's excellent, whether you like her or not. She's there doing a great job at what she's doing.
Yes.
Personally, I don't like her, but I like her on the show. Like, you need Sutton Stracks on every show. Just like when Kenya Moore was doing her bad guy routine. You need that.
Right.
You need that. And those people take and pay a price doing that, whether they're doing it on purpose or not.
I don't think that's on purpose.
I don't think it is either. Right? I always give the benefit of the doubt.
I know you always do.
I always give the benefit of the doubt to all my reality shows. Maybe they are aware of it. I don't think she does, but you need that. That being said, Sutton...
Gotta be careful.
Man.
Gotta be careful. You know, that money can go away just as quick as it was handed over to you from your husband.
And she acts like she built some business.
Yeah, stop it.
And like, listen, I'm not counting your money or questioning anybody's money, but it's like, you got this from your divorce. God bless you. But it's like, you got this from your divorce. You ain't some like, I started from the bottom, now I'm here.
No.
I built this brick by brick with my fucking bare hands.
No.
And
listen, and there's something to be said because your money is my money.
100%.
My money is your money.
It's all good.
Like, it's all good. And I get that she was married, but it's an extraordinary wealth to obtain from being married and divorcing. It's a ridiculous amount of money that she's getting, I think, I assume, by the way they talk. But to put that in someone's face that you know is having a hard time, and
she always hits when they're down. She always
hits people when they're down, and it's just really disappointing. But also, she's got to be careful boasting about your stuff.
Not good.
Not good, because you're putting the evil eye on yourself, and people like me, that are saying this is nasty. You don't want your energy to be taken away because that money can disintegrate. You got to be careful what you put out there. It's just not cool. and it's ugly. It's just really nasty.
It's never good.
It's the lowest of the lowest to me. And I find it super upsetting. And everybody at the table clearly felt the same.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. But it was all of the discussion of the food, the caftans.
Yes,
the caftans. Who's wearing them, who's not wearing them, the Sutton Dorit beef, the Kathy Hilton one line.
That's all she needs.
That's why she's good.
She is the greatest of the
dead
greatest.
Ass.
I mean, we're talking the GOAT. That she can come into a show with her sunglasses on,
her lemon caftan,
and barely look up, and then give you that one line,
and
it's gold.
Truly gold.
Yeah.
We need to acknowledge and discuss Jax.
Oh.
Jax Taylor.
You
I don't know
told
if
me
you heard
this.
this. He was on the Hot Mic podcast, and he talked about having and being involved. I don't know if he used the word addicted, using, I don't want to paraphrase him, cocaine for the last 20 years. And cocaine being part of his life, cocaine being a part of the persona we all know to love. And he said, I don't know why he said this or why he's talking about this. He said he's 83 days sober, which is, it's not a lot of days. It's not a lot of days. And I feel like it's the best thing to do based on what I know. And if I had something to do with it, I wouldn't go out and discuss this so early into your sobriety. But I'm glad that he acknowledged it.
I think it's okay. But are you surprised the guy was on coke? I mean,
no.
The very beginning of Vanderpump, all the way through, the whole time we were watching it, from season 1 to 10, we kept saying, is this guy on coke? Like, he was sweating. He was obnoxious in a way that, thank goodness that we can blame it on cocaine, because no decent human being should behave that way. But I disagree. I think that he should announce how many days he has, because it will hold him accountable. This is a tough nut to crack.
Right.
When you're addicted to cocaine or addicted to anything, it's a very difficult thing to get over. So in a way, he's not only getting clickbait, which is what he's good at, by announcing that he has this horrible problem that most people probably already kind of could assume, but
we knew there was something going on.
But he's holding himself accountable.
Okay.
I think.
I got to be honest, after I took it in, I was like, so the greatest lines, the greatest performances by Jack, it's like almost like we have to put an asterisk. He's like the Barry Bonds of reality TV stars. He's like the Lance Armstrong.
The number one guy is like the Barry Bonds.
No, because he said I'm the number one guy in the group, and we have to assume that when he said that, because of the way he looked and the sweating,
yes, for sure,
that he was on performing enhancing drugs. And in sports like Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, they're not getting into the Hall of Fame because they broke all those records. So many of these guys, Alex Rodriguez, there's tons of players.
Oh my gosh, that we have to revoke his number one guy. I mean, he named himself that, but we, as the audience,
number one guy with an asterisk in the group.
We could take it back. We could actually take it back.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. It's like, do we take back Alex Rodriguez's?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then in Major League Baseball, they don't put your ass in the Hall of Fame.
Right. Wow, that's a good point, babe. That's a good point.
So he's the Barry Bonds of Vanderpump Rules.
There you go.
He's the fucking Sammy Sosa of Vanderpump Rules. But shout out to Jax. I hope he's doing good.
Yeah, good luck. I hope that he sticks with it, because it's the right way to live, especially having a young child, and you can't have a crackhead for a father. Jax, get it together.
Moving on to Traders, Tom Sandoval finally got him.
Yeah.
But
he had a good ride.
He superseded all the Vegas odds.
Yes.
Nobody in Vegas, no bookies, no online betting. Nobody had him. He knew. He was like, yo, I'm pretty. He was surprised how good he did. He came, he saw, he entertained, he sang backwards. And
yeah, but the clip I saw of him talking about it when he said that I was really great to work with is hilarious.
It's so. I think he was saying, like, I think what he was saying in that was, Like, I was really great to work with. Like, he was saying, like, I behaved myself.
Because I had just come from cheating on my girlfriend on national TV, historic breakup in the world. And this time I didn't have very, very much drama.
And I showed up and he's like, he was doing like a note to self checklist out loud.
Right.
But it's so him because he's
so it was funny. It made me actually laugh out loud. And you know how I feel about him.
And then, of course, we must discuss Real Housewives of Potomac, which came to an end, an excellent season. And next week, babe, I don't know if you saw this. I'm pretty sure there's going to be cameras in the court, but the grand Damme, Karen Huger's getting sentenced.
Wow.
I thought she was already in jail.
No.
I knew she
was getting sentenced. I don't know if there'll be cameras there. I mean, she's off the show. She's not coming back, I don't think, to the show.
Babe, are you crazy?
You think she's coming back?
I don't know. No, she's not coming back. There's going to be fucking
cameras outside the court. Maybe the judge won't let cameras in. They do that sometimes.
There's going to be cameras all over the place.
You know what's interesting about this? I put a lot of thought into her going to jail because, you surprised me with that video we made on the street, and I was really, really genuinely shocked. And I've had a lot of time to think about it, and I've seen some chatter on the internet, like that all the housewives that have DUIs, and the fact that she's actually, Luann didn't serve time, the girl Gina Kershaw, she didn't serve time on Orange County, the other one, Shannon Bedore, she didn't serve time. We could go down the list of the DUIs of people haven't serve time, but it is true that Karen, and I was kind of defensive. I'm like, make a lesson out of the black lady. But I think it's because she has 4.
And also what they were saying on finale episode 3 was the opportunities she could have pleaded. She didn't plead.
She didn't plead.
They're saying her counseling might have fucked her.
And that it was what she looked like. She was still holding on to making it look good.
A year in jail.
They offered her 6 months, house arrest. What's the problem with that?
And the girls, one of them implied that she didn't want it because of how it would look. This
looks really bad. But she thought she could get in there in front of a jury and win.
This is not good.
No, it's really bad. But for a minute, I had this thought, wow, why her? Why? But when you add it all up, and terrible, terrible lawyer will do it to you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck. Yep. I feel really bad.
First of all, don't drink and drive. But if you do, get a good lawyer. That's crazy.
And she was in the car with somebody.
And take the deal. She was in the car with somebody who supposedly left. Now, that's allegedly, because she actually says on camera something about it.
But she could have been talking. She's so drunk and out of it. She
said a lot of things. Yeah, you're right. But I think that Ashley brought up that somebody else was driving. She said to Uncle Ben, she said, You mean
the Black Bill Gates?
The Black Bill Gates. She said, the security guard you hired.
Yeah, and Andy knows this, and Ashley and all of them were like, stop, because they had that add-on piece at Real Housewives of Potomac finale part 3.
That was set up.
And it was terrible.
It was embarrassing for both of them.
It was embarrassing for the show. They should have been like, this isn't going to work.
I love when Giselle was like, y'all need to cut that.
Yeah.
Because that looks,
it makes us all look bad.
Grimy and gross. And
it makes us look stupid as viewers.
Yes. They're sitting there hitting all the bullet points to make, she was doing her own PR campaign on the show. It was silly. But better than that, TJ and Stacey. And Still I Rise, Stacey Rush.
Unbelievable.
Come on. What in the world was she thinking with this guy? This guy is, you said it all along, these are the kind of guys I can't stand. To me, it's like a very actory California guy,
This is a guy in California who you see all shapes, all
outside
sizes,
of it,
all colors.
Getting ready for his audition, looking in his rearview mirror for an audition. This guy, this is what he's doing.
He's at the gym.
Yes.
He's at the supermarket.
And he's at his audition.
He's at the audition.
Yeah. With his protein shake, finishing up his protein shake.
He's on the street. He's everywhere. This is a very, very prototypical type of person.
Totally.
That you see in LA.
Yes.
And it's somebody that makes me extremely uncomfortable.
Me too.
It's somebody that's not trustworthy. I personally, based on what I see of him on the show, he seems like a snap case.
Oh, he 100% is a snap case.
Legit snap case.
By the way, if she paid him, which she did not, she says she didn't, allegedly, he says that she paid him to be on the show. You did a shitty job of being on the show for pay. Like you were treating her like shit on television. That's the image you wanted to put out there?
That was your biggest break you're ever going to get,
Biggest
TJ.
acting job ever.
No disrespect, and I'm all for all actors, but like that was your shot to like, if you were getting paid, and based on Stacey's confessions, and she lives in her truth, and she swore up and down. And I will say that in this last episode, no, when she was on Watch What Happens Live, you still haven't seen her ears, and the wig was back further and further. And I'm like, maybe there is something going on.
Yeah, you didn't see her ears. So interesting. She's an interesting lady, boy.
She's way out there.
Way out there. Yeah, that her appearance on Watch What Happens Live.
Creeps,
me too. She's a little AI-ish, and she's, I feel like heavily in denial about general life, and the fact that she sat on the couch with her castmates, and Happy Eddie had the information, gave it to his wife.
He was trying to be so nice,
Tried to be nice about it, and she wanted to not believe Happy Eddie. And then when the production said, we have it on tape, like it just happened, it's on tape, she was like, I have to see it to believe it.
And then when they're playing the tape, she's like, wait, I didn't hear. You heard. You
heard what he said. How do you think, babe, that they got, like, who, is it true? Do you think she paid him? What do you think?
I think she might have paid for his flights, but if he's coming to do the show and they're dating, but what kind of dude does that? I don't know. I mean, we have to see.
Do you think she broke up with him and he got mad? And so now this is what his revenge is to say, I don't like you, fake ass show. You paid me. I mean,
feel like that FaceTime call was genuine when they called.
He called her a bitch.
He didn't say no. He said them
fake ass bitches, and then he said you have to talk to her.
But he made it sounded right. It was like he wanted to say N-words and bitches.
Yeah,
but he
totally.
didn't say either.
Yeah.
But it was
yes
behind it
aggressive.
Was a different person.
Yeah,
and I don't know if he paid her or not. I did see a little clip of him on social media saying, now I got to speak or
getting off the plane he was flying from somewhere.
He was doing a play about something.
Oh yeah, he said
in Arizona.
A play on Alzheimer's in Arizona about Alzheimer's, and then he says, "Welcome new and old followers." See, that is clue number one that this guy was in it for the clout. Clout chaser number one. He got on that show, never intended to be with her, didn't like her. It wasn't a real relationship for him. He wanted to be on TV.
It was.
By the way, she probably broke up whatever little thing they had, and he realized he's not going to be coming back next season.
He might. At this point, he might somehow, some way with her just because it's a good storyline.
I don't think so. If she ever talks to that person again, she's a fool.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
he's like abusive and he's dangerous. That guy creeps me out.
He gives me the fucking creeps.
Yeah, he's
who he reminds me of? And I'm not accusing of being this, but that movie Star 80, that Eric Roberts character, there was such a passive aggressiveness in that Eric Roberts character in the movie Star 80, which is based on a real story, which again, I'm not saying TJ is going to do what happened in Star 80, but that's what it is. Like, just like smiley, but pissed off and angry and happy faced, but it's just something is really, really, really not genuine about the happy face.
I agree. Under the happy face is an angry face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not with Happy Eddie. Happy Eddie seems genuinely happy.
No, Happy Eddie's lovely.
We love Happy Eddie.
Yes.
And I love you, babe. And
I love
there's
you.
so much to discuss, but there's so many more episodes to go of Rapaport's Reality. I want to urge everybody to subscribe, rate, review, to tell a friend about Rapaport's Reality. Share Rapaport's Reality with other friends that you know who love, salivate, marinate, and want to eat, discuss all things reality TV and popular culture. And babe, everybody wants your shoulder to heal. Everybody.
I know. Thank you so much. I could feel the healing coming to me, and I appreciate everybody writing us and telling us solutions and sharing their own stories with it. I appreciate it so much.
Love you, babe.
I love you.